I'm Jonathan Rollcoacher, and today we are booking The Invasion. Now, this isn't the rebooking of the WCW/ECW Invasion. We're booking a scenario where WWE is invaded by indie wrestlers. Before we actually start, this is Spencer's concept that he's chosen for this booking warfare. And we have agreed that indie wrestling includes any promotion that's outside of WWE. While I know that New Japan and ROH would be considered more as a major promotion, stars like Kenny Omega, Okada, and all the others are permitted. With that out of the way, time to book. Actually, wait a moment. I want to give some background information reports for y'all, so you have some background on the scenario that I am booking. So around December, let's say 2018, WWE enters an alliance with New Japan and ROH. This is reported by multiple sources. In 2019, at Wrestle Kingdom 13, the first ever WWE Championship match is held outside of the WWE since the WrestleMania concept has started. The title match is Samoa Joe, who is the WWE Champion, facing Daniel Bryan. Then at the Royal Rumble, Kazuchika Okada enters the Rumble, making it to the final two. That is the background information that you should know prior to the actual booking. With that, it is time to book the future. We start off at Monday Night Raw, the night after WrestleMania. The crowd is extremely excited. Brock Lesnar is in the ring with Paul Heyman. Paul goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and my client, Brock Lesnar, is looking for a challenge." Because, you see, just like Thanos in Infinity War last year, Brock can't be stopped. Let's go off the list that Brock Lesnar has conquered: The Undertaker, John Cena, Roman Reigns, Goldberg, Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman, and the list goes on. You see, last summer, Brock was owed another shot at the Universal Championship, and he was not given that. They pushed him to the back of the line, and they have him be distracted by their sacrificial lamb, Shinsuke Nakamura. And last night, the Beast broke the King of Strong Style. Now that the distraction's out of the way, Bobby Lashley, we are coming for what belongs to Brock. Paul gets interrupted by Shinsuke Nakamura. I won't even attempt to do a Japanese accent out of not wanting to offend anybody if I messed it up completely. Also, I ain't going to do it. Last night, you beat me, but you did not win the war. Paul retorts, "What war? There is no war." Shinsuke, you have to be more careful. You are provoking the Beast by coming out here, and you didn't learn your lesson. You're alone, and you can't beat Brock Lesnar. And alone? You can't. You're right. Alone, I can't beat Brock Lesnar. But who said I was alone? As he says this, a devious smile appears on his face as from behind Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar, a group of men in black and white t-shirts with ski masks jump the barrier. As they slide into the ring, everyone in the crowd started going crazy as Brock turns around into a V-trigger. The rest of the men start jumping to jump Lesnar as the one that hit the V-trigger takes off his mask to reveal it was Kenny Omega. He turns to join the rest of the group, and as he does, Shinsuke Nakamura slides into the ring. The group of men part of allowing Nakamura to deliver a Kinshasa to Brock Lesnar. As Raw copyright appears at the bottom of the screen, Kenny hands Nakamura a Bullet Club t-shirt. The next night on SmackDown Live, the main event is we see Daniel Bryan in the ring, standing tall over AJ Styles, who accepted an open challenge for Daniel Bryan's WWE Championship. As the match ends, we see that someone grabs Daniel Bryan's arm from behind and turns him around into a lariat. The crowd erupts as it's the IWGP Heavyweight Champion Kazuchika Okada standing tall over the WWE Champion Daniel Bryan. Over several months, the Bullet Club, New Japan guys, and ROH guys would attack talent in the back or in the ring. At Money in the Bank, the WWE officials find that Sami Zayn is unconscious backstage, unable to compete in the ladder match. Kurt Angle yells at someone that's behind a wall that they will have to replace him. As the ring has Cesaro, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, The Miz, Bobby Lashley, Seth Rollins, and Jeff Hardy all wait to see who is replacing Sami Zayn, out comes Cody Rhodes. Wearing the ROH World Heavyweight Championship, as he looks at Roman. As it looks like Roman is about to win Money in the Bank, Bullet Club invades the ring, dragging him off the ladder and start to beat him up. They then started to target the rest of the competitors. As Cody slowly climbs the ladder, with Bullet Club standing guard to make sure no one gets to him. As Cody is at the top of the ladder, he grabs the briefcase and pulls it out, staring at it with a devious smile on his face. The attacks continue for the following months until we get to Extreme Rules, where as AJ and Daniel Bryan fight for the WWE Championship, the match gets interrupted by the invading forces of New Japan and ROH. The WWE Walker Room storms from the back and fights back finally. Sending the invaders home in the ring, Roman stands there with a mic in hand and he hollers at them, saying, "If y'all won't stop invading us on your own, we will make you stop. We challenge you all to compete against us at SummerSlam." The invading forces agree. So at SummerSlam, the match card is as followed. Every match is a cross-promotional match, and there is one championship match. So the night starts off with Charlotte Flair versus Brandy Rose, WWE's Women's Champion versus ROH's Women's Champion. Then you'll get Rusev versus Battle Up Fale, the WWE USA Champion versus the IWGP US Champion. Then you get AJ Styles versus Finn Balor versus. Then you get AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and Braun Strowman versus Bullet Club's Shinsuke Nakamura, Marty Scurll, and the Young Bucks. Then you have the Usos and the Club versus the Briscoe Brothers and the Guerrillas of Destiny. Will Ospreay versus Cedric Alexander. The WWE Cruiserweight Champion versus the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. Then you have the Shield versus the Kingdom. Sanity versus Chaos. The Miz versus Hiroshi Tanahashi, the WWE IC Champion versus the IWGP IC Champion. Then this is the only championship match on the card. Pete Dunne defends his United Kingdom Championship against Jimmy Havoc. Then you see Brock Lesnar versus Bushi. Kota Ibushi. Then the co-main event of the night is Kevin Owens, the WWE Universal Champion, versus Kenny Omega who is the Ring of Honor World Champion. Then in the main event it is Daniel Bryan versus Kazuchika Okada, the WWE Champion versus the IWGP Champion. So this is how all the matches go up. Charlotte Flair walks in the figure 8 on Brandy Rose, forcing her to submit. Rusev walks in hits the Mosca kick, then walks in the Accolade to make Bad Luck Fale pass out. That's 2 up for the WWE. AJ Styles and Finn Balor turn their backs on WWE's team to rejoin the Bullet Club, allowing Bullet Clubs to pick up a victory over Braun Strowman and Samoa Joe. This is 2 WWE, 1 New Japan / ROH. Then during the Usos and the Club versus Briscoes and GOD, the Club refused to tag in, allowing GOD to pick up a victory over the Usos. That's 2-2. Then Will Ospreay defeats Cedric Alexander 2-3. The Shield delivers a triple powerbomb on the Kingdom, and the Shield wins 3-3. Chaos defeats Sanity when Zack Sabre Jr. forces Alexander Wolf to tap out to his multiple submission holds. 3-4. The Miz loses to Hiroshi Tanahashi. So 3-5. Jimmy Havoc defeats Pete Dunne to win the United Kingdom Championship. Brock Lesnar defeats Kota Ibushi. That's 4-5. Kevin Owens loses to Kenny Omega after getting hit with the Warning White Angel. That is 4-6. Daniel Bryan is able to beat Kazuchika Okada after hitting multiple running knees. As Daniel Bryan, that puts it at 5-6. As Daniel Bryan is celebrating with the fans during the yes chants, Bullet Club enters the ring and beats him down. As the match comes to an end, Cody Rhodes cashes in his Money in the Bank contract, becoming the new WWE champion. So, AJ and Finn Balor and the club turned their backs on their teams to help their old friends in the Bullet Club. And Cody Rhodes is your new WWE champion. ROH in Japan defeat WWE's team 6-5. And after this, the tensions start to die down as the three companies start to work well in the future. That's how I will book an invasion of indie wrestlers. In the upper right, you will find that there is a subscribe button. Below that, there will be a link to Spencer's video whenever it is published. To the other side, you will find another one of our videos. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below. There will be a poll in the eye above the screen where you can vote who thought won. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'll be seeing you.